Welcome to this theme tutorial called The Discovery We Take from a Text. What is theme? Theme is a topic of discussion or work. It's a major idea broad enough to cover the entire scope of a literary work. It can be stated or implied, which relates back to our explicit and implicit lesson from Module 1. And clues to the theme may be found in the prominent and or recurring ideas in a work. To find theme, ask, what does the title mean? How has the main character changed during the story, and what does this reveal about life? What do the important passages mean, and which ideas are repeated? This anchor chart that is linked in a program called Jamboard right underneath this tutorial captures our key ideas from the last several slides. We'll be returning to this at the end of this tutorial. What are some other important things to remember about theme? It is expressed as a sentence or general statement about life and or human nature. A literary work can have several themes. In fact, the longer they are, the more themes they usually have. And in developing a theme for a text, the reader must think about all of the elements at work and make inferences or reasonable guesses about the theme. It's rarely explicitly stated in a text. A theme is not a subject that can be expressed in a word or two. It's not a word like courage or survival or war. But these subjects can help you to arrive at a theme. For example, if love is a subject or topic in a text, a potential theme might be something like love, if taken to extremes, can be negative rather than positive. Or in another text, it could be love can conquer even the greatest evil. The subject is the same in both novels. That was the subject of love. But the messages about the subject are different in different texts. A theme is not a moral. It's not a directive, and it's not an order. So if you consider themes like this, people should make the most of each and every day, that is not a theme. Or be nice to elderly people. That's a nice thing to do, but it's not a theme. Love like there's no tomorrow. You guessed it, that's not a theme statement. All of these are examples of morals, directives, and orders, and therefore they are not appropriate as theme statements. A theme is also not a trite saying or a cliche. Something like actions speak louder than words, or love hurts, or absence makes the heart grow fonder. None of these are appropriate theme statements because they are all cliches. A theme also does not refer to the specific names or events of a particular text. It is more of a generalized statement that can apply to multiple texts. It does not summarize a text, and it does not use absolute terms like all, none, everything, or always. So what does a strongly stated theme look like? Well, it does contain that subject or topic that we were just talking about, but it also contains a life lesson, and often it has a qualifier or something that limits or enhances the rest of the statement. Consider the following. Courage allows people to attempt difficult tasks in their lives, even when there is a chance of failing. Courage is the subject of this theme statement. Courage allows people to attempt difficult tasks in their lives would be the life lesson. And even when there is a chance of failing would be the qualifier. This limits the rest of the theme. Consider this theme. Independence is necessary to grow up, though it can be scary at times. Can you find the subject, the life lesson, and the qualifier in this theme? Remember, many themes are implied. And there will be explicit text evidence that supports a given theme in a text. There will always be that explicit that supports the implicit. Okay, I want you to go back to thinking about this anchor chart that I introduced earlier. This anchor chart is created in a program called Jamboard. This is Jamboard right here, and this is the anchor chart that we were looking at earlier. What I'd like you to do is go up here into this anchor chart, which is linked beneath the theme tutorial in the lesson. Go up here to this arrow and click on this arrow to go to the next frame. What you're going to do is look at this question. What is a possible theme from The Invisible Boy? That was the read aloud text in the beginning of the lesson. Use these questions down here to see if you can come up with a potential theme for The Invisible Boy. I want you to go over here to these sticky notes. You would click on this. You can type your theme in the sticky note and save it. Click outside of the sticky note, and then you can post the sticky note right underneath that question. Okay, if you run out of room on this frame, you can use the arrow to go to other blank frames to post your sticky note. Thank you for listening to this theme tutorial. I hope that it has helped you to better understand theme in text. Thank you.